Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you a little intro video about what to expect for the group that's starting tomorrow, 20-day ugly sweater shred. So I'm so excited you're in the group and I think it's going to be an awesome time. But just a couple quick things before we get started. So each day we're going to be using the Challenge Tracker app, and I think it's going to be great because we're all going to be in it together rather than having some of us in the Facebook group and some of us who prefer the app. So we'll all be in the group together, and each day you'll have a chance to track your workouts and your Shakeology. So you can do that, and I'll also be posting each day a list of questions to help us get to know one another better, and also to help you stay accountable to working out and eating healthy. So these questions are going to look like, they're going to ask you to rate your nutrition on a scale of 1 to 10, also what you did for your workout, how you felt about it, and rate your intensity for that workout. They're going to ask maybe a question about water intake, because that's super important. Staying hydrated is super important for your health. And also just to get to know you questions, things about ourselves that we may not know about each other, to help us just get to know one another in the group, to help us stay accountable to one another and just have fun. Also, I'll ask to share recipes. I'll be super willing to share some of mine as well. I have some awesome Shakeology recipes. If you need help with finding a recipe that you like, or recipes, plural, that you like. Also exciting and healthy clean eating recipes for the holidays. Maybe some substitutions that you haven't heard of before that you can try to make some of your favorite dishes a little more healthy, to help you be able to enjoy the holidays and not give up your favorite things, but maybe stay on track a little bit more than you have in the past. So that's the goal. I know this group is in a time when, the holidays are here, and a lot of us just want to eat everything in sight. Myself included. There's so much chocolate and cheese around this time of year, but I know that if I do that, there will not be, my body will hate me. So I need your help too. So I appreciate every one of you for being in this group, and I think we're going to have a great time. So just a couple things to get started. If you haven't emailed me your before and after pics or your measurements, do that before we get started. I think that'll be really helpful to you to see where you were before, and then do it again when we are finished, to see where you're at and how much you've changed. Because sometimes we go by the scale, and that's not always the best way to do it, because honestly, if you're going down a pant size but the scale doesn't budge, sometimes it gives like a false way of saying that you haven't made progress, but you really have, because maybe you've lost fat but you gained muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat. So I don't love the scale for that reason. I honestly don't weigh myself a lot, so I usually do some measurements, before and after pics, and go by how my clothes fit. That's just my personal preference. Also, go through your meal plan on your program guide, and if you have a program on Beachbody On Demand, which I know some of you do, or you're picking a couple different programs maybe on Beachbody On Demand, look through a program that they have on there, one you maybe you're going to stick to the most, and see what their meal plan is like. All the programs on there do have meal plans attached to them, so make sure to look through those, see what your meal plan is for your certain maybe weight category or your goal, what your goal is, and stick to that plan. Also, I would love to see everybody in this group to give 10 minutes of your day to personal development. When I started this, I honestly did not pay attention to personal development as much as I should, and when I started to pay attention to personal development, I could see a huge change, just in my motivation, my confidence. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a self-help book. I'll post a couple that I think are really helpful. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is really helpful. The Go Giver is awesome. There are a couple other great ones as well. The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, that's one of my favorites. So definitely check out a couple of those. I know you can get like a free trial of Amazon Audibles if you don't have time to read, because I certainly don't have time to read sometimes, so I like to listen to this stuff on my way to and from work, which I think is very helpful. And last but not least, stay positive, stay focused. this group is here to help you stay accountable, and I'm not going to know how you're doing if you don't talk to us through this group. So use it for what it's for. I want each and every one of you to participate as much as you possibly can. I know we're going to be busy this Christmas season. Everyone is busy shopping, doing everything of Christmas parties, work parties, all that jazz. But as much as you can, stay focused, try to post in the group to help one another out. Because there's nothing worse than someone posting something really exciting that they think they've done one day and no one responds. So I think if we can all help to encourage each other, that'll really help to lift one another up as well. And I think that'll make the group, it'll help us to stay much more accountable to each other. Our results will be better that way, and it'll just be a lot more fun. So I really thank you again for doing this group. Make sure that you don't miss out on your daily Shakeology. That's like totally my game changer, my go-to as well. So if you need help with that or recipes, certainly message me. I'll be putting up a couple in the group as well. So I hope you all have an awesome rest of your evening, and I can't wait to start this group with you tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.